It's showtime.
Hey, welcome to Did You Watch Survivor Last Night? This is the Only the Challenge podcast. My name's Jake Scheidel. Each week, I ask my best friend, Thomas Powell, if he did indeed watch a certain reality show. Hey, Thomas, how's it going today?
Jake, we are 2 days away from the weed day. Mm-hmm. More importantly, that is also the day that MLB The Show is released, and I get to play a baseball video game on Xbox for the first time in like a full fucking decade.
Wow. I'm so excited for you. Are you...
I'm also very excited for me.
Are you going to celebrate the holiday by playing a baseball game? A baseball video game? I guess a baseball game is a literal baseball game.
Yeah, they're playing those all the time, Jake. But I'll be playing a baseball video game on Tuesday, so I'm very excited about that.
Del Rey over here.
I'm always wearing blue jeans. That's what you meant, right?
Wearing blue jeans, playing video games, loving baseball. Like a real
Chemtrails over Cagayan.
Yeah, that's good. Cagayan, classic season of Survivor. We were just talking about potentially doing it in some off-season, but hey, season 41's coming up real soon, so we gotta get ready for that. In the meantime, we're talking about the challenge. Thomas, did you watch the challenge Double Agents last
night? Jake, you better believe I did.
Can we take a moment before we talk about this episode title to talk about how naturally I did that transition, and it didn't take a long time at all, and I didn't start doing it not knowing where I was going to end the sentence. And I think that deserves applause. Thank you.
Yeah, just like every episode.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing that we're very good, but I'm very good
We're
at
nothing
this
if not consistent.
Yes. That's why people stick around.
Yeah, like my attention span, it's always locked in.
I was looking at the website where we host the podcast this week, and I found a statistic that shows retention of listeners day by day. It was 0% every single day.
Killing it. That's basically 100%.
Yeah. So this week's episode was called No Time to Die. What do you think of that episode title?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Isn't that already a movie, though?
I mean, isn't that the point, though? I mean, they named one of the episodes, like, Skyfall. Like, haven't they named them after multiple movies?
I'm just saying. Earlier they were doing puns on people's names that were also movies. I think that's fun. They got lazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're saying that they're getting complacent by the end of the season.
I'm not... You know, started off hot, doing great. No Time to Die, Skyfall, whatever it was last week. No thanks.
Didn't they have the spy who loved... No, they had the spy who loved Fessy.
Yeah, It's not great, but, like, at least they tried.
Yeah, they tried. They were trying.
So C plus at least. This is a C minus in my book. Thomas loves it, though. He loves James Bond movies. I assume that's a James Bond movie. Again, not a fan of James Bond movies.
Somebody on Twitter proposed, I think, the best...
Congratulations.
Mazel tov. But the best possible way to just end the James Bond franchise, which is to have Matt Berry from like What We Do in the Shadows and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place be James Bond and just kind of make fun of the concept and end it.
It'd be good. That'd be fun.
It's him being like, I'm James Bond. The name's Bond. Like, I can't do it justice because Matt Berry has, like, one of the best comedic voices of all time. But it would be really fun.
Yeah, I would like that. I would watch that. I again, never cared for James Bond. I'm excited for the season to be over. The rumors for next season, Thomas, they're going to do another cinematic-inspired season.
Okay.
Apparently, the cinematic universe they're parodying is... Homaging? Is homaging a word? Paying homage to?
No. I don't think, they are paying homage. I don't believe that there's... I don't think you can add an ing on there.
Yeah.
That would make it an adverb, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I think...
No, it's a gerund, I believe. I believe it is a gerund.
I forgot gerund was even a word or a thing. Whatever. A gerund is a noun. Gerund is a noun. Isn't that interesting? How...
A form that is derived from a verb, but that functions as a noun.
Fuck, did we just...
In English, ending in ing, e.g. asking in do you mind my asking you? So yeah, I think this would work for that.
You just stumbled into a new segment called Grammar Lessons with Thomas Powell.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think you should put What a Wonderful World by Sam Cooke over that.
Sure. It's your segment. We can do whatever you want. Mission Impossible is next season, apparently. That's the rumors.
Okay, I'm into that.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
You can get some fun challenges out of that one.
For sure. I want to see them go through a bunch of lasers, you know?
Do you think that TJ will do the Mission Impossible thing where, like, he pulls off the face mask and it's TJ under it? Or it's like, oh, I thought it was Elton John. But no, it was actually, he pulls it off and it's actually... He just has the face technology that exists in real life. That's in all those Mission Impossible movies.
They actually just released a promo video of TJ, and he gets in front of the whole cast, you know, like he does every season, and he takes off his own face, and then it's John Travolta underneath.
Whoa!
They flipped it. TJ, JT, you know? And John Travolta is hosting the next season, and it's actually based off of Face Off. Not Mission Impossible.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing that they do here on this artistic show called The Challenge on MTV. So everybody's excited for the final. They have one last party in the Dome. Cam and the rest of the women celebrate the diversity of the final. CT and Amber discuss their partnership. They seem like they have a good partnership at this point.
They do.
Yes. Corey says that he has not forgotten what Fessy did to Nelson. Leroy and Nani are happy that they're together after starting their careers together a whole 10 years ago. And Fessy and Casey are uber confident going into the final. So that's all the storylines going into the final. Yes.
Did you get a little nostalgic when they showed the flashback to Nani and Leroy in Vegas?
You know what, Thomas? I did. I really did.
Were we ever so young?
I didn't realize how young they looked, but they really look young. They really looked really young.
Yeah, Leroy looks relatively the same, but Nani, I mean, like, not that Nani looks old or anything, but she looked very young in that.
Yeah. She looked great at that date we went on together. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But that was a few years ago, you know.
Was that at Revolution Brewery?
That was at Revolution Brewery. Yep, we were both on a date, a couple tables from each other. On separate dates, so basically we were on a date together.
Just keeping it casual, you know,
Yeah.
just giving each other space.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what? No pressure, chill thing. It's good. We have not been on a second date. We barely even talked on the first one, so I feel like that's a bad sign.
You guys are just giving each other space.
Yeah,
you know,
it's nothing serious, but we don't need to put labels on things. People are so concerned with labels these days, and it's just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know. What are you looking for in the final? Are you excited about any of these storylines?
I don't know that there's any one in particular, but I think it's all working for me, you know.
Nice.
I think I want to see Leroy win, but I think there are many potential outcomes that I would be. Basically, 3 of the 4 teams could win, and I would be happy.
Anybody except the Big Brother team, I take it?
Yes.
Yeah, same. I think everybody is on the same page as you. Okay, so then they do the final. Oh, the final is so great all the time, always. The first thing they have to do is run 3 miles through an oncoming hurricane. Great stuff. Then they have to do the first challenge of the season again. Also fun. CT and Amber each win for their heats of that. Pretty good team, huh?
Jake, they're very good. I'm gonna drop into Wrestling Corner for a second here.
Okay.
I think it would be very funny if. Are you familiar with the wrestler The Hurricane?
Oh, of course.
Well, the beginning of his intro music, it's him going, "Stand back! There's a hurricane coming." It'd be really funny if that played. If they played that music.
Yeah, why didn't they do that?
This has been Wrestling Corner.
Amber is given the opportunity to switch partners, but doesn't. Of course, why would she?
Yeah, I mean, what would you guys just won? It would be very stupid to be like, I want a different partner,
I think CT is the only person in this final who has ever won before, and then they also just won the first 2 parts of the final challenge. Like, yeah, of course you're going to stick with this person.
Yeah, I could tell with how much they were dramatizing, like, oh my god, what's she gonna do?
Yeah, why?
And they had that talking head of her being like, I gotta do what's best for me. It's like, there's no fucking way that she's gonna switch.
Of course not. Then they have to race again to grab a key. At this point, Casey falls and busts her leg. So Fessy just has to sit there while the medics fix her leg.
Yeah, well, also, did she say that her kneecap was out?
I don't know, did she?
I think she dislocated her kneecap.
Ugh, that's not good. And then she still went through with it?
Yeah, that was my thought, was like, well, when I heard that, maybe I misheard it, but I was like, well, she's not gonna go any further than that. I mean, that you can, obviously, like, they had medical staff to pop it back in right away, which is what you need to do, but, like,
so,
I wouldn't be putting weight on it after that, you know, even if you do have it bandaged up, so.
Yeah, well.
Maybe it wasn't. Well, I know that there's, like, degrees to that kind of, you know, like, it could have just been, like, a minor subluxation. It might not have been, like, a, you know, fully dislocated thing.
Yeah. I think if it were really bad, they would have just pulled her immediately. But the fact that they let her continue tells me it wasn't horrible. I mean, it looked pretty bad, but she survived. But it's just another case of Fessy getting held back by his weak partners.
His stupid, weak partners that aren't as good as him.
Thomas, it's time for your favorite segment, Tom's Trivia.
One of jewels is the answer. Your question is what?
What was Fessy's original show?
His original show is Big Brother.
Do you know what season?
No, I don't give a shit about Big Brother.
Well, you don't want to hear George Orwell to hear you say that.
Oh!
The biggest
real Animal Farm over there on Big Brother.
How many seasons of the challenge has Fessy done?
This is his second, isn't it?
You are correct. How many finals has he seen?
This is his second final. He has seen 2 finals.
Correct again. What is his elimination record?
I don't think he's lost an individual elimination because he's been in 2 finals, so I'm going to say 4-0.
He's 3-0.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying a little too hard.
Trying a little too hard. That's all right. You've still gotten every other question correct, so you're still winning. What place did he take on Big Brother? Remember, an individual game, so he can't blame his partner. It's all up to him.
Didn't he win?
No, he did not win.
Did he take second place?
No, he did not. He took
10th place.
He took 9th place.
Ah, well.
But sure, I mean, you know, what can you do? So, because Fessy and Casey got held back, they are the last to arrive at the eating challenge. The worst thing I've ever seen. I hated it. I hated this whole challenge.
It was bad to look at. Like, all of it was pretty unpleasant.
Did not like it. I didn't know you could drink blood like that at all. I didn't know that much consumption of blood was okay for your body. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Why did they make them do that? Why not just like make them drink gross eggs or something? Blood is gross. There's a lot of vomiting, and that is also gross. I hate seeing people vomit.
I find it unpleasant. Like, I'm not into these challenges.
Surprise, surprise, Fessy does not want to eat. Because he figures, oh, we're already in last place. We're not going to finish.
Yeah, he's given up at this point.
Yeah, terrible. Hate it. CT and Amber win this challenge also, and they finish the episode in first place. Oh, interesting. Oh, nobody. You had low expectations of Amber B, and look at her now, first place.
Yeah,
Thomas.
I misunderestimated her.
Well, serves you right. You think you're so great because you know all the predictions, but guess what? We're not to that segment yet. Right now, we got to talk about the music in a segment called Music Minute.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
A lot of really good songs this week.
Yeah, this was a great week. Couple very memorable ones. So they had Bad Reputation, which by Joan Jett, which I was very happy to hear. What was this, an episode of Freaks and Geeks?
It was actually an episode of Freaks and Geeks.
Hey-o.
Yeah. MTV just picked up
Linda
the rights.
Cardellini. What, is Linda Cardellini on the show now?
Might as well be.
Seth Rogen? Seth gonna come out?
What if Shaggy was on the challenge?
Crazy.
He's so strong.
What
Remember how strong Shaggy is?
I do remember how strong Shaggy is.
Honestly, one of the best memes of recent years.
Yeah.
There was also Nothing But a Good Time by Poison. Relax by...
This is one of those ones that I was like, I should have known they were going to play this. I felt the same way about Relax. If it was like, I didn't think about it. I will say, I think that they should have, during the eating segment, they should have played Eat It by Weird Al. I think they really missed an opportunity
That would
there.
have been so good. And finally, we got Running Up That Hill, parentheses,
This was
A
my
Deal
favorite-
with God by Kate Bush.
Yeah,
Yes.
by Kate Bush. This was my favorite choice of theirs because when they were doing the challenge where they had to run up the hill to get that tube, I was like, why are they not playing Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush? And then I didn't think about it for a few minutes. And then a few minutes later, they played it.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah!
As soon as they played it, I was
That's
like,
the one I
oh,
was just
of
thinking
course,
about.
That's so obvious.
Where I was like, I was even happier about it because it's like they knew.
Yeah.
They knew that I would expect that, and they were just toying around with me. Just a little joshing.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that's
that
good.
from the production team.
TJ knows what he's doing. That's why they call him
Great
the
song.
Josher.
Have you ever seen the video? There's an interview with Pitchfork that Big Boy did where he's talking about how much he likes that song. Mm-mm. And there's a point in it where they're just playing the like synth part of it, and it's just him dancing to it, and it's great.
It's a great song. It was the first single off of her 1985 album, Hounds of Love.
Yeah, it's named after the cover that she did of that Futurehead song.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what this song is about?
I believe it is about the idea of like... I read an interview with her talking about this, where it was like the idea of like two people in a relationship seeing like the other's perspective, essentially.
It's about what if a man and a woman could switch places.
Yeah.
But...
That's basically exactly what I said.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily related to a relationship. I think she just was like, what if in general we could do this? But then she asked herself, who could grant such a wish? And it couldn't be the devil. She didn't want that. So that's a deal that you make with God. That's why it's called parenthetically A Deal with God.
Yeah.
The record company, though, was worried that calling the song A Deal with God would mean it wouldn't sell as well because of the religious connotations.
Yeah. Also, Running Up That Hill is a better song.
Running Up That Hill is a great song title.
It's a great song title. Right up there for best Kate Bush song title with Cloud Busting, another great one.
That's the song that they wanted to be the lead single, and she had more faith in this song, probably because she had.
She was right. She was right to think that, but they weren't wrong to think that. Cloud Busting's great.
I just love that the record company was so worried about this song being released, and that it's like the biggest song of all time.
It is her most iconic song. Yeah.
It's a great song. I was very happy with it. I can't believe neither of us picked it. It seems so obvious that at this point we didn't get any points for songs we did. Thomas, let's talk about the points we won. You got 1 point for Cam and Corey finishing the episode in second place. Sorry. 3 points, forgot. That's actually going to bring you up to 52 points.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that those were final predictions.
Well, the final is 2 episodes, so you get
No.
Okay.
We picked how we thought they were going to finish the whole final.
Oh, okay. All right, if you don't want the points for the 3 points this week, that's fine.
You're not getting them points neither.
Well, all right. So, I guess then the score is 49-27.
Yep. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient, Jake.
Oh no, I don't like being patient. I could have gotten 4. I could have gotten 5 points this week, but Thomas, no, he hates me gaining on him. even though he's got 22 more points than me. It's 27-49. You have Leroy and Nani in first place. If they finish in first place, you're winning 4 points. I've got CT and Amber. If they win, I'm getting 4 points. You've got Cam and Corey in third place. Nope, Cam and Corey in second place. I've got Leroy and Nani in second. You have Fessy and Casey in third. I have Cam and Corey in third. You have Amber and CT, the team I have winning the whole thing, in fourth place, when obviously the big brother is going to be in fourth place. That's why they call it 1980 fourth place.
Oh, man, I should have seen that.
It's like the whole season was
That's what I get for
that.
not doing the reading.
Yeah, you're busy reading Animal Farm when 1984 was the assigned reading.
Yeah.
The music, sorry, Thomas, you already predicted Physical with Olivia Newton-John. You got a second chance at that song being played. And I've got a second chance at I Ran So Far by Flock of Seagulls. Second chances, of course, is a season of Survivor, not the
I think we
challenge.
can predict different songs.
No, you
if
already
we'd like
said
to.
we predicted for the whole final.
No,
so,
no.
Thomas.
We picked the end results of the competition. I think on an episode by episode basis, we can pick different songs if we want, or the same song.
Well, I believe when we entered this segment this week, you said last week we predicted for the whole final. Those were the words you said. You know what? It is fun to predict songs, though. So what do you want to predict? Yeah, now you got to come up with an actual song, though.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna say they haven't played Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel yet, have they?
I don't think they have.
I'm gonna pick that.
Okay. I'm going to pick Duran Duran's Girls on Film. I don't know. Just like, why not? I don't.
That wouldn't be the first time this. Haven't they? They've played the. Did they play the Reflex? In one of the episodes?
I think they played 2 different Duran Duran songs at one point.
Oh, they did the cover of Hungry Like the Wolf.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Great playlist, though. I've been saving playlists, that I don't myself make on Spotify. That's one of them, the Double Agents playlist. And St. Vincent just made a playlist as well for the inspiration of her new album. It's also quite good. Duran Duran. So there's actually no Duran Duran songs on this playlist that MTV made. So maybe they haven't played a Duran Duran song yet. They definitely did, though, right?
Well, they did. They definitely played that cover of Hungry Like the Wolf, but I could have sworn that they had like the Reflex or something on there too.
Well, they didn't put it on the playlist, so
Interesting.
yeah.
It's a real Mandela effect.
Just like George Orwell wrote about. Thomas, did you watch the Challenge All-Stars last night?
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun.
I still did not watch the
Damn
Challenge
it,
All-Stars.
Thomas. This is like the early days of this show when you didn't watch the show that we talked about.
Yeah, I don't care. I think that's where I stand on it.
Well, this week's episode was
Because
called...
it's a lot of old players that I don't have any connection to.
Thomas, it's so good, though. It's called I've Got the Power, this week's episode. Great title. They had to do the classic challenge where they have to melt an ice block with their bodies. But Thomas, guess what? It took too long, and the producers got impatient, so they gave them each a hammer. And then the winning team was Mark, Jemmy, Beth, and Alton. How do you not remember all 4 of those people? Nehemiah?
I remember Jemmy.
The most modern person on the season. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. Anise and Darrell are still on the season. Nehemiah, remember him? He was the captain of the losing team, so he got sent into elimination. And then Tech, remember Tech?
Who could forget?
From Real World Hawaii? He volunteered himself into elimination. And then they had to go and climb a structure and smash out some tiles. And Nehemiah won. It's a good show.
I just want a version of this where you just make up names for people, and I just nod. I'm like, yeah, what season was Borp on again? I don't remember.
That was the Real World Madrid. Come on.
Oh, of course, yeah. It was right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, Borp, Flouncy, Tamira. That's a real name, I think. Cazadores. You forgot Cazadores? That's just a tequila I'm looking at.
Yeah, I certainly did.
Who
could forget Evian? Who could forget Evian's season?
Did you forget about the Real World Madrid season with our favorite cast member, Captain Morgan?
Yeah.
It's weird that you forgot about him.
That's weird product placement for that one.
Thomas, what's your Twitter?
You can follow me at tom.tom. I'm on there talking all kinds of stuff about things. What do you want? I'm talking about it.
There you go. You can follow this show on Twitter at DYWSLN. We are finishing up the Challenge Double Agents here in a week. The next week, though, you know what we're doing?
What are we doing?
We're taking a break from shows, and we're gonna do our own show.
Kicking our feet up.
We're kicking our feet up. We're relaxing. We're gonna go through all of the songs that we've used for various seasons that we focused on. And Thomas, that's going to require some research, I'm realizing. But that's all right. We'll do it. I'll do it. But that's what we're doing after Double Agents. And then the week after that, we're going to start Survivor Marquesas. And it's going to be great. So you can follow us on Instagram at The Only Survivor Podcast. On Twitter at DYWSLN. We also want to take this opportunity to thank the fans. Thomas, do you want to say anything to our fans? Like a thank you message for them for listening?
Fans, thank you. Yeah. These are my favorite fans. I like them better than all the other fans. I give them a big thumbs up.
There we go. Five-star fans. That's what we should call
Five-star fans.
That's what we should call our listeners. 5-star fans.
5-star fan splash. Who could forget?
Yeah.
The signature move from Rob Van Dam.
Hall of Famer Rob Dam. Rob Dam.
That's right. Buy RVD rolling papers or whatever.
Yeah. Apparently his website crashed after he was on WrestleMania. It was fun.
Well, like, who wouldn't? If you smoke weed, like, wouldn't you want a Rob Van Dam?
Well, you know what, Thomas?
Weed product?
Actually, you know what? As fun as that sounds, I don't really want to bother rolling joints. It takes too long and it's not worth it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Why would I do that when I can get other ways of consuming marijuana? It's legal now, thanks to our President, Lord, and Savior, Joseph Biden. It's because of him that only for a few more weeks we will have to say, have a great quarantine.
Deuces.
I lay awake at night, false lover, just so trouble. It's hard to keep a job, laid off, I'm having double trouble. But hey, yeah.
Hey, welcome to...
What were
you going to say?
I didn't think you were going to... I was just going to say that's like your new thing, is being like, let's do the damn thing.
Yeah, I am talking like that a lot more these days. It's fun.
Yeah. Maybe you say hella
I do say
a little
hella
bit. Maybe
a
that
lot,
could be a thing that you do.
Let's do the dang thing. It's going to be hella tight.
Your love got me walking, baby, when I have no place to go. The bad luck and trouble's taking me. I have no money to show. Hey, yeah. They say you can make it if you try. Yeah, some of this generation is millionaire.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the money and run, too.
It's hard for me to keep decent clothes to wear.
All right, let's get started for real this time. Okay, ready, set, go. You can't interrupt me now because I'm actually going to do the intro. Hey, welcome to Did You Watch Survivor?
When did you want us to start again? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay, let me try one more time. No, that was totally on me. I should have been more clear about when we were going to start. Hey, Hey,
Do you want to do a count? Do you want to do? That time I wasn't actually trying to interrupt you. I was setting up the next time I was going to interrupt you, but I was apparently too good at it.
Natural.
What I was gonna do is I was gonna go, do you want to do like a countdown? And then I would have said, let's go, 3, 2, 1, go. And then when you said 1, I would have been like, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
This worked out better.
It would have been a really funny bit.
Smarten up, probes.